Today I'll be discussing the social impacts of Pokemon Go's meteoric rise into the public spotlight. The game was first released in North America, Australia, and New Zealand on July 6, 2016. Niantic, Pokemon Go's mobile developer, was forced to delay the game's release into other countries due to server stability issues. The game's tremendous surge in popularity was simply too much for their servers to handle. In only 13 hours, Pokemon Go had become the highest-grossing app in the United States. Within 8 days of launch, Pokemon Go boasted over 25 million active players. Here we see a swarm of New Yorkers stampeding toward a Vaporeon in Central Park. This video was taken within 2 weeks of the game's launch. And here, thousands of players rushed to catch the rare Pokemon Snorlax in Taiwan. The initial success of Pokemon Go can be attributed in large part to Nintendo and the Pokemon Company's massive brand power. Pokemon as a brand has been internationally recognized for decades, and Pokemon Go represents its most accessible form to date. That said, not even Nintendo could have foreseen Pokemon Go's unprecedented mobile success. Finally, we arrive at the central argument of the video. Pokemon Go wielded a groundbreaking level of social influence for a video game. Players with depression and social anxiety were affected the most by way of exercise and the facilitation of social interaction. First and foremost, much of Pokemon Go's core gameplay revolves around movement. A player must explore their surrounding environment in order to find the Pokemon hidden nearby. In addition, some mechanics are directly influenced by movement. Incense is far more effective when used while walking. Buddy Pokemon only spawn candies for active players, and eggs only hatch after set distances have been traveled. According to a longitudinal study conducted on Pokemon Go, dedicated users take 25% more steps on average than before playing the game. The health benefits of such motion-centric gameplay are quite clear. There is a well-documented inverse relationship between depression and exercise. On another note, Pokemon Go has the ability to aid reclusive players. Pokemon Go is designed to unite its players under the common goal of collecting Pokemon. Players are encouraged to coordinate and socialize while conquering gyms or hunting Pokemon. The game further reinforces camaraderie through team assignment. Each player must choose one of 3 teams before battling a gym. To those who struggle with social anxiety, the motivation provided by Pokemon Go is invaluable. Widespread severe social anxiety has been a chronic problem in Japan, especially in adolescents. However, Japanese experts are optimistic about Pokemon Go's ability to combat avoidant behavior in afflicted individuals. Identity is a powerful tool for use in social games, and Pokemon Go employs it to great effect. By prompting players to join one of 3 colors, the game fosters a basic form of identity. Identifying as part of a team incentivizes players to both support their own group and compete with others. Communities are established, loyalty follows. Niantic capitalizes on conflict between teams. Hostility breeds competition, which then drives players to funnel more time into the game and buy items to get ahead. The concept of identity resurfaces as players seek to identify as competent Pokemon trainers. Many players are stirred by the idea of becoming the very best, or catching them all, maxims of the Pokemon realm. Pokemon Go channels these ambitions, encouraging players to embrace the spirit of self-improvement and compete with themselves. Lastly, Pokemon Go carries economic implications for augmented reality gaming in the future. Niantic plans to offer companies the ability to sponsor locations such as gyms or Pokestops in return for payment based on the amount of traffic attracted. This strategy was already implemented in Niantic's past game, Ingress, which also centered on location-based gameplay. McDonald's Japan became an official sponsor right before the game released in Japan, hosting 3,000 of its restaurants as gyms. This deal was an obvious choice given Nintendo's strong working relationship with McDonald's in the past. On the other hand, many businesses have already been involved informally, whether it be through advertising exclusive deals for players or just by setting up lure modules. Pokemon Go's unique augmented reality gameplay model has made it easier than ever for corporations to target the gaming market, which may foreshadow future developments in the gaming industry. In conclusion, Pokemon Go has profound physical and mental effects on its massive player base. On a societal level, the Pokemon Go phenomenon has paved the way for other augmented reality games and opened the door to further location-based advertising in gaming. Oh, and thanks for watching.